St. Andrews and St. Paul's, the different churches, how I got involved there. During the years, I've talked about the Sunday schools. Well, as those children grew up, the young people, they formed a Christian Endeavor Society, what they call a Christian Endeavor Society. Today they would call it a Young People's Group. And they used to get to the same way. And at the St. Andrews Sunday School had, only theirs would be an evening during the week sometime. We'd get together and sometimes we had some different games we played. And I can't remember it all now, but...
So what would your first memory of Jesse be?
Oh, been playing the piano for the functions.
Ah.
He played the piano for the Sunday school get-together and for the church get-together. And then St. Andrews had a lot of special programs in those days that invited the other churches too. And so that a lot of us went to these, and we heard him play there. And somehow or other, I don't ever remember anybody playing that piano as good as he did. He had the music that he could play, and he was just perfect. All the music he played seemed to be just perfect. And his volume on the organ was good, and his just everything about his playing was good. They had something different Sunday at St. Andrews. They've got an organist. When they were moving here, she fell and broke her right elbow.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Well, she played the organ on Sunday with this arm up here. This one playing the piano on her 2 feet.
Yeah.
And you didn't miss the second hand, the way she played it. She really did a special job, didn't she?
Mm.
Well, my teacher made sure I had music in front of me. She got very annoyed at me playing by ear. That's not the way to play the piano. You play the piano as the way the thing music is written. Blah, blah, blah. In about 1920, I started taking music lessons. You were stealing something from somebody else if you weren't playing the way they wrote it.
I see.
Yeah. The bell was the other was along the side. And yes, I remember when they did that. That was a long time ago.
Was it slow?
No, well, it wasn't fast, but it was fast enough. You didn't get tired listening to it. It was very nice, very attractive. Looking back over my history, of course, I haven't heard a lot of special organists or like that, but he is the one I look up to the most.
Jesse.
Yes. Yes, they had others at St. Andrews after him that were very good, very nice, but I preferred him.
They had 3 different choirs at St. Andrews at that time.
Yeah.
So he led all of those.
Yes. Oh, yes. He did a lot of work there. He sure did. He set a very, very good example. Far better than some that's been set since. I can't remember all the names of the ministers that I've heard there, but it was Dr. Clay, of course, and McLean.
Well, he was 30 years there, so
McLean was.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he was there a long time. Yes. Oh, yes, Bruce, well, I was another good guy. I really liked Bruce. Nice sense of humor. Real Australian, wasn't it?
Yep.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Australia?
Yeah. Well, at Christmas time, of course, it would be all the carols.
Yes.
They played. And, they were all the well-known hymns that I would hesitate to try and name too many of them because it could be all
Yes.
cockeyed, but they did play. Oh, my mind is gone as to the names of the hymns that I know. I know the music, but
What's your favorite hymn?
my favorite hymn.
Did they play it? Did they play it?
Did he? Oh yes, they played that. Oh, love that will not let me go. That was my favorite hymn, and that was one they did play. Oh, Happy Day, it made my choice. That was another one I remember them playing. Oh, there's several. Almost any of a hymn book that you can say, well, they played that.
Yes.
Yeah. I do think that he did provide something special for that church all the time he was here in his music. I don't think there was anybody that could ever object to the way he played or what he played, what he chose. It was always good.
You were 12.
12. Yeah,
12,
12,
sorry.
that's better.
12.
Yeah, 12. It seems to me, though, I can remember being at St. Andrews when I was much younger. Like those Sunday schools, the big functions. I don't think I'd be more than 3 when the first one that I was at. And Mother took me to church and Sunday school when I was very young. But when I was 3 years old, I can remember different things happening. And that was one that I went to the Sunday school reunions. And, that would be 1918. I would say that anything I heard him would be of a sacred nature, because that was the type of thing that Mother took me to.
Yes.
Yes, it was. They were in a church, and there had to be church music in a church. They were very strict in those days. That's why it amazes me when I see in St. Andrews ballet dancing and all that. I wonder what Dr. Clay would say. Or even our friend that we're talking about.
Yes.
In the days when I was growing up, everything that was in a church was of a sacred nature. Absolutely everything. Even if it was in the rooms, the
hallways?
association rooms and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I wish I could think of more of it. But, I guess I can't expect to now that I'm falling apart the same sort of.